What's up, guys? Ziggy here with FalTac, and it has been a very busy but successful weekend. We had an out-of-state gun show and just kicked ass on it, and it was a good time. Some friends came out, and it was their first time at a gun show, and everyone just had a blast. But back in the shop, mostly everything is set up. I still have to set up my laser, which is in there, because if you don't know, I bring my laser to gun shows, and I just do a lot of stuff there, along with a ton of holsters, and this was probably like the record of holsters sold at a show, which is pretty cool. But I have a lot to do. I got more orders coming in, and got more orders going out. So I have 3 P07 holsters to build. So we're going to do the first one, and then I'm moving on to some FN 510 builds. I'm going to get those out today, and should be fun. But it's been a long time since I've done a basic IWB on foam with no bells and whistles. So this is just going to be a P07 right hand battleship gray with the claw, and it's been like I said, a long time since I've done something on foam to show you guys just the basic pistol. So here's a P07. I already put the sight channel on, and I was like, oh, I should probably film this. So let's go ahead and do it. If you already couldn't guess it, the heat presses are on. I got 2 of them right there, and the foam is nice and squishy, so it's nice and hot. It is like 60-something degrees in the shop right now, so it's pretty cool. It's still early morning, so it's nice. But again, hot foam is your best friend. That's how you get the best definition. So that is heating up while we are going to prep this mold. After getting the sight channel all set and done, I'm actually going to go ahead and throw my rail cover on. So if you don't know, I use Ergo rail covers. I used to use the ones with the slots, but you can see the slots right there. And for a cleaner look, I use the solid ones, and turns out that they're working amazing. So I do offer these on my website. I buy these in bulk to be able to get them to you for pretty much my price and get them out there. So they are on my website. I'm going to go ahead and just put that on there like so. And now you're going to have a nice clean rail transition, and then we're going to go ahead and get this P07 built. It is an inside the waistband, so we're going to have this right here, and then it's going to be clawed, so we will have a claw right here, and that is all she wrote. It's going to be battleship gray, and let's get to building. And once that's all said and done, obviously our next step is to go ahead and do our laser tape, which we will do, and then we'll have to cut around and just to get it so it's flush. Mount this and then press it, so we'll be good to go. Beautiful. Now this side. This is a DIY mold that I got way back when. So these molds came prepped, which was awesome. And this is why we don't have to add any of our other blocking. But you would normally, like I said, have to do that. So, all right, next is this piece. Without it, you have no holster. And there we go. So I did have a retention plate, but it was without the suppressor height sights. So I am going to update it to a newer one, and that way I don't have to worry about it. All right, fresh out of the press, and it looks pretty damn good, other than the dirt that's on my table here. But we're going to go ahead and do what we got to do here. So, our foamy is going to sit right there. And with the foamy on, we'll place that right there, like so. And go ahead and do what we need to do for the outline. This has RMR. It says not modified, but so, and we're gonna go down right along the trigger guard. Like so. And then obviously this right here is going to be cut. And there will be another hole right here. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'll pop it open. This is pretty much sealed, so I'm going to have to cut it right here, and then I'll cut it out, drill it. And the next time you see it, it'll be pretty much ready for assembly. Alright, now, as you see, it's time for assembly. Here we go right here. We're going to go ahead and knock this out. Like I said, it is inside the waistband right hand with a claw. Nothing else there. And so I'll start off with, let's see, yep, right side. These are 1/8 inch pass-throughs. This is the way I mount claws. Instead of, you know, generally what I've seen with other holster companies is their claw wiggles. And that's because they don't sandwich it like I do. And I don't care if other people steal this. That's why I put it out in the world. Right, we'll get these going. We will need a flathead. These are the best screwdrivers I use. They're fosterproducts.com. They are gunsmithing screwdrivers, and they are absolutely phenomenal. If you notice, let me grab another flathead. If I even have one out here. No, I don't have one. A normal flathead, it's angled, and it doesn't get the entire head of the screw. These ones get the entire head of the screw, and so there's less slippage, and it is phenomenal. The only drawback with doing it this way with the retention style and having those pass-throughs in there is that you can't adjust the retention on the top side. You have to do it through the bottom side, otherwise it will not work. Go a little tighter. Beautiful. All right, so let's get the rest of the hardware in, and then it's going to go to the laser once the laser is set up. And for some odd reason, GoDaddy, my website host, isn't loading, so I'll have to wait a little bit to get these through the system, which is okay because they're not going to go out for a little bit anyway, because I still have to do a whole bunch more. But looks like we have a finished holster for the P07. Next one I have to do is going to be the TLR8 and a TLR1. And yeah, it looks good. Battleship Gray is a good color. Came out good. Super happy with it. And now it is off to Oklahoma. And oddly enough, right after I said that GoDaddy wasn't working, it is now working, so that's oddly enough. Hope you guys enjoyed that build. It is literally the basics, not much to it, and you can do that with every single mold that you buy, and it's just literally the same process. Make sure you block out that rail, and make sure you block out the controls, and you are all set. Obviously, you need a retention plate as well, but hopefully you learned a thing or two, and if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. And huge thank you to holstersmith.netkits.com. Without them, you wouldn't see a lot of this stuff on this channel. And I'm going to move on to the next one. Get them rolling, so you'll see a video soon. Take care. Love you. Bye.